Hey there YouTube, and today we're going to be looking at Ringer Genie. I'm Toxic, and basically this application is, how can I say it? It basically synchronizes with your calendar on your phone and turns off or silences your ringer according to the profile that you set it, which I thought was pretty freaking cool. I've been looking for an application like this for months now, and I discovered it maybe, I want to say about 2 months ago. I've been using it for quite a while. They've recently done a few updates because after testing the free version, it's been working perfectly fine for people, which is awesome for them. The application is on the marketplace now. The pro version is about 99 cents. And if you ask me, I think that's a pretty good deal, especially for the features that this thing has. So let's get started. The first page when you do open up this application is it has to be the events page that comes up first. For the most part, I believe when you first install it, it does tell you to go through like a wizard to set up your calendar. They may have changed that since I've downloaded it, but that's the way it was when I first started or first got it. So the events page just shows you the current events that you are running at the time, which is pretty cool. And then from there, we go to use schedule, and this allows you to actually add event profiles manually. Like, let's say if you just have a quick thing that you didn't add to your calendar or whatever, you can actually just say, like, this event runs from March 7th, 2011 to March 8th at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and set the profile and tell this thing to repeat itself manually. You can set it to all day. It can be a one-time event or it can be a daily event. Sorry about the focusing on my camera here. Let's see if I can fix that for you. Let's see if we can get a better view. Alright. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, that's a lot better. Anyway, so I'm terrible with cameras. If you can see that for sure. Alright, so yeah, you can do one time, daily, everyday, or weekly. And you can set, like I said, you can set the ringer profile to vibrate or silent, customize. One of my favorite features on this, though, is the VIP section, which I will show you later in the video. Let's next go to customize. Here's the Ringer Genie Pro, and like I said, the features for it, we're going to get to the VIP passes in a moment, but you can have multiple calendar syncs. I believe you can either have like 1 or 2 now, with the Lite version, but yeah, with the Pro version, there's no limit. It's completely unlimited. And the custom texts that are connected to your VIP passes are also included in the Genie Pro version. That's something you can't do with the Lite, which we'll get to in a second. Custom ring profile and so on and so forth. So yeah, anyway, let's see here. The calendars and auto association. Basically, it detects all the calendars that are connected to your phone right away. All you have to do is check them. Obviously, I can only do one. I tried doing the second one, but you can only do one with the Lite version, so that's fine. I checked my first calendar, and I can either do a manual association, which I'm not really sure why you would do that if you wanted it to do it automatically anyway. So let's just set this to vibrate, and now whenever whenever there is a calendar event and it fetches the calendar, my phone will automatically turn on to silent for me, or vibrate, or whatever. Vibrate, and then silent, and so on and so forth. You can have a custom ring for that moment. Yeah. So what's next is what's next is probably going to be the VIP passes. VIP passes, right now, I believe with the light version you can only have like up to 2 passes. But what's nice about the VIP contact list is that it actually, you can actually add people. You can add your contacts to this list, and when you get the VIP, you can add certain contacts, and when you have a VIP person calling you, it actually sends them an auto text giving them a VIP pass. And this VIP pass, basically, if they have an emergency or an urgent call, they can call you, and Ringer Genie automatically defaults itself back to Ringer on, and then you have a call waiting for you, which is pretty freaking awesome. The really cool thing about the Pro version that I noticed in the description is that this text is actually customizable. So, instead of having a very generic message saying, sorry, I am busy, please call me back at da-da-da-da-da, you can actually have just a custom message for that contact, which is pretty cool. Not that big of a deal, but pretty cool. What else is there? It looks like, in Ringer Genie Pro, you can also have multiple contacts, like all contacts be VIPs instead of just a selected few. So that's nice. You're not picking and choosing. Everyone is made equal here. If you hit the application button under the customization, this is something I did use over vacation, was a suspend Ringer Genie button, which actually turns off Ringer Genie, deactivating any events, and the phone basically restores itself back to default settings, almost like you never had Ringer Genie to begin with. So, yeah, that is about it when it comes to the events and everything else. You can set the Ringer profiles, and you can actually tell it certain silent mode, which is a default for most of the Android phones out there. You can tell it to silent for calls and notifications, but leave the music alone or the media volumes alone. But you can set your different Ringer profiles in Ringer Genie as well. So yeah, I think I have everything covered. If I was wrong and maybe there is another application out there like this, please leave me a comment. I'm pretty open to suggestions and tips myself. I'm not an expert. I'm just a kid that likes playing with your phone. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review or quick look at Ringer Genie. Maybe I'll make a more detailed version later, but there isn't too much about it, really. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day, guys.
No fun, no fun.